Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a fun collab video with Marlos over at the Dutch Scrapper here on YouTube. So be sure to go check her out to see her take on this little challenge we did. So both of our layouts will include stamping. And for mine, I'm starting with this fun text paper from Basic Gray. And I'm using this Dina Wakley clear gesso to prep my paper. I just got this for my birthday and I love it so far. After that's dry, I'm going to do some of the packaging technique, and I'm going to be using the, okay, I guess I'm trimming my photo first. I want it on this freckled fawn doily, so I want to make sure it fits well. And this is another photo of my cat, because I have way too many photos of my cats. But like I said, I'm grabbing some packaging here, which is just a piece of plastic, and I'm deciding which color to do. And I decided on the blue, and I'm really happy I did. And this is a October Afternoon Sprinklers. I'm not 100% sure of the color, so I added some drips and then I sprinkled it on, and I'm using some water to dilute it and help it move a little bit better. So I'm going to do one more swatch of it, and then I'm going to add some droplets too. The gesso, in case you're wondering, helps the paper stay paper. It won't let the it gives the paper a protective layer, but the color will still lay on top of the clear gesso and move around just as easily, so that's why I did that. And now I'm applying some more sprinklers, and this one's called Frequent Flyer, so it's just a light gray color. Cleaning off my work surface, and now I'm just going to pick out which stamps I want. This is a Doodlebug set. Really cute. I think it's called Tags and Frames or something like that, and I wanted to use the frames out of it. I've never used the stamp set and I've had it for so long, so I'm glad I finally got some use out of it. So these are the first 3 stamps I'll be using because that's our challenge, but I'll be using some more later. I'm going to test out all these stamps because if you didn't know, some stamps don't stamp well the first time that they're ever used, so it's important if you get a new stamp to test it out. I did terrible on the first stamp, so I tested it multiple times. I'm really not good with large stamps like this, especially with my large block. I just don't, it's not good for my hands. So as you can see, I added a lot of splatters on this because I didn't know, I wanted the page to be interesting because I knew there were going to be few embellishments because of all of my stamping. And I could have added more embellishments, I just didn't want to, if you know what I mean. Like, it didn't look busy or anything, but I added the splatters so it would look a little more busy because I knew I didn't have many die cuts for this layout that I had in mind. So I'm just stamping the second frame. I used all rectangular frames because I thought the circular ones didn't really I felt like they wouldn't fit. I would either do all like circular, ovular shapes or all rectangular square shapes in my opinion, but I have seen people mix both, and that's fine. Looks good sometimes. I just know that I couldn't do it in this setting. So there's my cat, and I decided I want a layer around her. So I choose this dark blue Prima paper from the Introspection 6x6 paper pad that I got at Blitsy. I'll have a link to Blitsy down in the description box, and you'll get my referral code. So that gets me points, and you'll get points too if you use it, I believe. So that's down there if you want to give that a try. I know Blitsy is getting some hate for not having the ephemera packs like they were supposed to, but I feel bad for them sometimes. These are my new washi sampler cards that I made. So if you guys want a video on how I made those in my washi organization, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to show you guys that. I think about using this gray ribbon, which would have looked really cute with some pleating and some stitching, but 1, my sewing machine's not set up, and 2, pleating ribbon's really hard and annoying, but it looks so good. Anyway, I'm deciding if I want to use any of these die cuts from the Fancy Pants Office Suite collection. I end up not using any of them, but I do use this bow that's on the layout right now. I got it in a swap a while back, and I really like it. It's just a, it's an iron-on bow, like for t-shirts, but I decided to stick it on a layout. And I also pulled out these Simple Stories DIY burlap stickers and put a heart down. Now I'm looking in my basket of new goodies for stuff to use, and I decide on using, I was going to use the Sweet from the Echo Park die cuts here, but I end up wanting to use the butterfly instead. So once I get those cut apart, I decide I'm going to use the blue paper that the photo is matted on to give a cohesiveness to this layout. And now I thought the butterfly was going to go on the right side, but I do end up putting it on the left side to give the cluster some movement. And I also use my Martha Stewart butterfly punch to get more butterflies out of the blue paper that are different sizes. So I'm just going to glue all those down using my Elmer's mini tape runner. And this layout's almost done. I have a few more things to do. I have a lot more stamping to do, actually. And I do use one Tim Holtz tiny type sticker. I think it says sweet, because she is so sweet. But I also use a little heart sticker from Crate Paper there. And now I'm pulling out my Project Life roller date stamp that I just got. And I stamp Enjoy Everyday Moments, I believe it says. I tried to do ghost stamping, but because of the paper, it's text, so it didn't really work. And then I also do some asterisk stamping right there, just for a little more added interest. So far I'm up to 5 stamps on this layout. Then I go through my Elle Studio bits and pieces, and I pull out this little tab that says Remember. It looked good in all the spots that I put it, I just couldn't decide where to put it. I end up putting it up there at the top, right underneath the photo. And that helps tie in some blue as well. And like I said, there's not many embellishments to this layout. It's just a lot of stamping and mixed media things. I'm surprised I didn't use a stencil because I just got a bunch of new stencils for my birthday, but that's okay. Plenty of time to use them. Although I shouldn't buy any more stencils because I'm pretty sure I own one of each of the ones on the planet, or something similar. So right now I'm looking through the embellishment packs in my lap because that's where I keep my drawer while I'm scrapbooking, because I scrapbook sitting. And I think about using this black circle, but then I find that I want to use this diagonal washi tape up there as well to give the layout some more cohesiveness. Although it looks crooked. I swear it was straight at the time, but it does look crooked now. I also use this little black tag that I had punched out in my scrap punch pieces bag here that you're looking at. And then I also add a Tim Holtz label sticker, one of the little black ones. And I do add a... Do I add a tiny word sticker? I don't remember which this one says. And I just made this layout today, so I don't know why I can't remember what it says. But it's from the Simple Stories Carpe Diem sticker pack. And then I'm using my new Inkadinkadoo cat stickers, and I do the one that says You're Perfect. And I'm going to stamp that right there in my Stays on ink. I'm so happy to have some cat stamps now. I got those for my birthday as well. Thank you to my boyfriend for buying those for me. And now I'm going to add the Tim Holtz label, just like I said. I went with a round one, just to layer underneath the burlap heart there. And it doesn't look bad, it's just a little thing. And then I did my title off camera because my memory card was full and I had to change it, and I already started the title. But it says, Such a Cute Kitten. And I'm going to now stamp in the Avery L alphabet stamps, the itty bitty ones that I have. I'm just going to stamp her name, which is Honey, in that frame in the bottom left. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy the close-ups. Please go check out Marlos's video. I'll have the link down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.